Hello there, Colin Sparrow here. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful that you could find time to join me. For those ones who are joining me for the first time, I just want to say karibuni sana. Thank you so much. For those ones who are veterans, as always, you're the reason as to why I keep on doing this. Today I want to share about how to professionally resign. It's very important that we discuss these issues because over the years I've realized that when it comes to resignations, most people feel the employer has been tough on me or my boss has been tough on me, and so when I'm resigning I do not want to be professional. I don't care what happens. I've gotten another job, I'm ready to leave, and I don't care what the organization is going to do or how the organization is going to be run, how my department or my section is going to be run. That is not right, that is not professional. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because that even as we are doing the resignations, as we are transitioning to new opportunities, new jobs, we need to remain professional. This is important because you do not burn bridges. You don't burn bridges in the sense that when you are leaving, you've gotten a new job. You don't just decide I'm leaving and I don't care what the employer is gonna do. And so today I'm going just to give us a little bit of wisdom in terms of how do I resign professionally so that when I'm leaving, I'm able to leave an organization that is happy. And so to start us off, it's important that you make the resignation or the transition as seamless as possible. Seamless in the sense that, yes, you've gotten an opportunity that you have to leave, but it's very important that the organization does not suffer because you are exiting. And so it is very important that you loop in all the relevant people through the transition period. And how to go around it, for me, I will say it starts at home. It starts at home where you are informing your family, your immediate family. If you're married or a family person, it's very important that you inform your spouse that you are about to resign. Resignations come with a lot of changes even in the family. And so some of this resignation, especially where it's acrimonious, it might affect the income of the family, where you're just leaving a job and you do not have another job to go to. Even if that is not the case and you've gotten a better opportunity and you have to leave, it's very important that you inform your family so that they be part of that transition. If there are children involved and they can understand what is happening, it is also important to inform them that some of the changes that they expect, is very important that you share with them. They are also going to be affected in one way or another, not just financially. Sometimes it might mean you'll be away from them for a longer period of time. And so it's very important that you also mention to them that daddy is changing jobs. This job comes with this and this and this, and some of the challenges that they will expect from the change, and they start preparing themselves. Or rather, you also start preparing them. After you've informed your immediate family members, you can also escalate that to your mentors, professional mentors. Just inform them that this is what is going to happen. You can also inform some of the trusted professional peers that you have. Then you can now move to your direct manager. It is important that you inform your direct manager first. Let's say, for example, I'm a junior staff. I will not go on to resign and tell the general manager or the CEO of the organization or the director, yet my line manager has no idea that I'm resigning. So it's very important, courtesy calls, professionally, that you inform your direct manager about your resignation. And I will insist that you inform them face to face, that they get to know that you are resigning, not from a third party. You have a meeting with them where you're doing this. Now you can proceed to draft the resignation letter. It is very important that you have it written, either typed or handwritten, but at the end of the day, try as much as possible not to just send an email, especially where you can have a one-on-one or you can have a Zoom meeting with your boss where you are explaining to them or telling them that you are resigning. I've seen people just drafting emails and sending it over. If you are not in different geographical locations and where you can have a one-on-one or you can have a Skype call, WhatsApp video call with your boss, it is important that you do that. Resignations should not just go as an email where your boss wakes up in the morning and finds an email that, hey, I have resigned. That is not professional. Now, after you have had the one-on-one with your boss, I will say this: never accept counter offers. I know some organizations will have counter offers, but when you're going to resign and you are at that table when you're discussing your resignation, don't go there as if you are informing them to get their opinion. Go there absolute that you have decided you are leaving the organization. I say do not accept counter offers, because through counter offers, the employer already now knows that Collins is not here mentally. And so immediately you say you have resigned, and then you are given a counter offer and you accept it. An employer who is strategically thinking will start thinking about your replacement. And when you accept counter offers also, it goes to show that to some extent you are money driven. Do not give them options, or rather when they ask you for reasons as to why you're leaving, it is very important that you give them responses that they cannot counter. For example, if your organization is a local organization, you can go something like this: I have always wanted to work in a multinational organization, which opens me up to working with people from different cultures, from different locations around the globe, which you as an employer, you're not able to provide. That is professional. It shows the organization that probably you would have liked to still work with the organization, but here is something that they cannot counter: the fact that you are looking to work in a multinational organization. The organization cannot become multinational in a day. So, and then, as I've always said, it is very important that you serve the notice. The notice will always be on your employment offer or your letter of appointment. If it says you're supposed to serve 1 month, it is important that you work backwards. When you're interviewing for this position, when you're closing this deal, let it be considered that your notice period is X number of days. That way, you will not find yourself in situations where you have accepted an offer, they need you to report on a certain date, yet you have not served notice and you don't have money to pay in lieu of notice. I say this because people sometimes just resign because of the excitement of getting a new job, getting more money, and they are not able to serve the notice. That is not professional. That is information that I thought you should know. My name is Collins Peru, and thank you for listening.